Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5 foot 9 inches tall with a reach of 70.5. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terence Bud Crawford, Sugar Ray Leonard. Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division.
The fans are ready. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. You don't want to trade shots. Jab not finding its target. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
There's a counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Shot lands. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you're going to dance right there, so you're going to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. Just misses. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter shot. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. So much firepower, despite what the... Did you see that? Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Let's talk about Leonard in that. There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. That counter punch caught him clean. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Someone's will cave. Which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like an attack. There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight, your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go to the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Good defense with that left jab. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Counter punching. Do you believe what we're seeing? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Survive that!
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Leonard in that lap. There's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping them.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sugar Ray's in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that lap. Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's never ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to hold that thought. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down! Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is a very important... There's the bell to start round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that.
Oh my God, Johnny! Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unit.